We're less than 5 days away from Alabama's runoff election, but what will it look like voting during a global pandemic? NBC 15's Laura Barczewski joins us now with the health risk you'll be taking. Laura?
Kim, Alabama Secretary of State John Merrill says those who didn't vote absentee will have to head to the polls to cast their vote. Poll workers will be doing their part by wearing masks and sanitizing, and they're hoping voters will do the same, even though it's not required. Despite local ordinances requiring masks in public, Alabama Secretary of State John Merrill says no one can be turned away from a polling location on Election Day for not wearing a mask.
The right to vote and someone's health have absolutely nothing to do with each other.
That means even someone who has the coronavirus and chooses not to wear a mask has the right to enter a polling location and vote.
If that person is that irresponsible to do that and put others in danger, that's very, very disappointing to think that an Alabamian would do that to their fellow citizens. However, no one is going to be denied access to the polls if they don't have a mask, because that's not a requirement to vote.
For the runoff election on Tuesday, probate judge Don Davis says here in Mobile County, poll workers will be equipped with face masks, face shields, gloves, and sneeze shields. He hopes voters will also do their part.
We're asking voters to wear a mask to the polls, and if they do not wear a mask, when they arrive at the poll, we're going to offer them a mask to wear while inside the poll.
Davis says they're asking for patience as they have to sanitize every 2 hours. They have a limited number of poll workers at each location, and fewer people are allowed inside the polling places at one time.
But if they're in line to vote at 7 p.m. that night, they're going to be able to vote, even if it takes us to 8 or 9 o'clock at night to get them all in and get their votes, get them processed and counted. If they're in line at 7 p.m. on Tuesday night, they're going to be able to vote.
For those who didn't vote absentee, Davis says they've done everything they can to ensure voting in person is as safe as possible.
We've taken all of the measures that we could take to promote their safety and well-being if they come vote. We've got the voters in mind as well as the poll workers.
As a reminder, absentee ballots must be returned by Monday, July 13th. You can tune in on Tuesday night for our team coverage of the runoff election. Greg.